Morning, folks. Good morning.
Good morning.
Beautiful day, kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe blue sky would have been nice. We have had such a variety of weather since you've been here. What do you want on the Great Wall of China? We'll give it to you. We'll give you that. What do you want when we're walking around the city? We'll give you that. Hey, we're gonna take a ride. Let me take the sun down a little bit. All right, we'll do that. But today, it's a walking tour of Shanghai. So the objective is to be extremely touristy. The Bund, People Square, a couple of museums, just basically walk around so that they can get a taste of what Shanghai is like.
Oh yeah.
Steamy buns are always a must-have in China. I think this is their first steam bun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so we've taken the train, we've taken the plane, domestic and international.
Yep.
What else? We've taken a taxi.
Cable car.
Cable car. Didi. We drove ourselves, which in itself in China is kind of a rarity.
Yep, yep.
And now we are at the bus station. So there's a bus that goes straight to People's Park. A couple of stops. Good.
C'est comme une gaieté, comme un sourire, quelque chose dans la voix qui paraît nous dire viens, viens, qui nous fait sentir étrangement bien. C'est comme toute l'histoire du peuple noir qui se balance entre l'amour.
Okay, we're at the People's Square. Beautiful buildings. It's a little hazy, but I thought to myself, wow, I'd really like to throw the drone up. Then I saw the first soldier and the second soldier, third, fourth, fifth, sixth soldier, and I started to doubt myself. So I called my friend Primo, you know him, he lives here in Shanghai, and I asked him, and he said that they've been really cracking down. One of his friends was flying off of like a rooftop, flew around, and they caught him. They actually found him, tracked him down, and he got into a lot of trouble. So I think I might stay on the ground on this vlog. I don't want to go into jail and then these guys got to figure out how to bail me out. Would you be able to figure out how to bail me out if I got imprisoned in China?
Well, I would try, but I also know Annie's number.
Yeah. Annie, please help me. She would know right away. You flew the drone.
Is that F.A.O. Schwartz bear holding an AK-47 with a rose in it?
Why, yes. That cuddly bear, soldier bear, is holding an AK-47 with a nice little rose in it. Why is that such a big deal, Kat? Welcome to China.
Every little boy's dream.
Hey, Kat, what are they waiting for?
They're waiting for Vital Tea.
Vital
it's got
Tea?
milk in it.
Yeah. We had seen those people waiting outside, like what? There's about 50 people.
Ago, yeah.
And we asked the security guy, what are they waiting for? Milk tea.
For milk tea.
Must be pretty damn good milk tea. Yeah, so this is a tea place. I'll stick to my Starbucks. Don't have to wait 2 hours in line for that. Are you painting?
I'm not doing.
Oh, cool. Did you do all of this already?
No.
Oh.
Many people doing.
Many people do a little bit. What? So where are you gonna do it? What part is your part?
Yeah, this part.
Ah.
And my friends always, and some schedules, they all can do this.
Good job.
Like you can choose whatever color you want.
Well, that's very nice. JaYoe.
Elle a ce tout petit supplément d'âme, cet indéfinissable charme, cette petite flamme.
You find that entertaining? What do you find entertaining about that?
How could they decide which one was worse? Is truth dead? Causes one to be defeated.
It's a natural progression.
Oh, my dad will see that.
Okay, so Kath is gonna buy 2 stamps. One with her own pattern on it, and another she's gonna do JaYoe. So anytime she sends letters. Now, my Aunt Kathy is pretty awesome. Ever since I've known her, she's always done natural stuff, like make her handmade letters, make handmade postcards, and she's always sent me. I've always been very impressed by the stuff that Aunt Kathy has sent me. So we're gonna be able to give her a couple of stamps that are gonna like allow her to give a little bit of an interesting Asian flair onto her crafts in the future. 我没关系，这个好了。这个好的是吧？对对对对对。好的，加油，加油！
The top is my K.
这是她的名字。Then that's.
This is G and this is B. So a long time ago. This one shouldn't actually touch the wall.
Now Annie would probably be angry at me for going ahead and buying something without like going to 10 stores, and she could have probably bought it online for a lot cheaper. But you know what? I kind of like sitting down and talking to a guy, and then you reward him with a sale and you get a little discount.
Did you see how he got excited when he said JaYoe? He knew what that meant. That was very good.
That's what JaYoe does to people that understand the meaning of the word. JaYoe is like the perfect brand.
Yes.
And now she's gonna be able to brand her letters with JaYoe.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.
You excited to be here?
Oh yeah. Very.
You know, there's a certain pleasure in being an expat and living in a community that's so different from where you're from. But that pleasure gets raised to a whole new level when family come and you can kind of share all these weird things that you've seen and done and know about, you know?
Yeah.
The bowl, we'll do the bowl. And so now we're at the Bund, and you know, my Aunt Kathy lights up a little bit, you know?
It's so cool.
I don't want to praise myself too much, but I feel like an instigator for these good vibes. It's a good thing, it's a good thing. That's a bunch of bowl. What were you saying earlier about what we used to say as kids in the States?
Well, when I was little, if I dug a hole deep enough, I would end up in China. Never happened, but now I'm in China. So I wondered what people think if they dig down deep enough where they end up. And my mother is 90 years old, and when she was a child, she was told exactly the same thing.
Okay, so that's been a saying for a long time.
Yeah. It's been common knowledge that if you dug down deep enough, you get to China.
So Chinese, did you dig down deep enough? Ever get to America? Let's add another thing to the modes of transportation you've taken in China.
Cable car.
A very retro. What are you doing?
I'm taking a picture of that stop sign.
Why?
Can you see STOP? I collect different things on my travels, and I like stop signs because in every country they're the same shape, the same coloration, but they don't always say stop. In Turkey they say dur, D-U-R, and in China they're saying help me out.
Stop, ting, ting.
Ting.
Ting. My Aunt Kathy, since I can remember, has been one of the few family members that really kind of spread their wings and spent time first outside of Detroit and then outside of United States. And so whenever I heard about Aunt Kathy and her travels and Uncle Gary and his travels, I always felt like it was such an amazing, wow, they're like world conquering people. They're instrumental in the place I am today. So I have a lot to thank them for because they helped me to kind of say, okay, well, if they can do it, then I can do it.
And you have.
And
then some.
A little bit, little bit.
Yeah.
So to be able to see them come here and being able to show them my world, because they showed me their world through stories and things while I was growing up, is a real treat. So I was trying to figure out something interesting to do with my aunt and uncle that I haven't done yet, and I think I have an idea. Has to do with one of these buildings. I want to take them on the SKYWALK here, but I guess the cap is 60 years old. Otherwise, highest in the world. She's a very healthy 65. Bummer. Sorry. You know, their age has been an asset up until now. Discounts, free things, all sorts of stuff.
You have to do it, Matt. We want you to do it.
Okay, I'll do it. Well, that was fun. It was fun, but it could have been better. It could have been better if I went with Bulgarian and cab.
Yeah, but they have rampant ageism here. If you're over 60, they don't let you go.
That's age discrimination.
That's
not fair.
I have to Photoshop that passport.
Yeah. We need alternative IDs. We've been doing really well with making our way around China in a bunch of different ways. We just did the undersea tram, and now we are gonna go to the subway and take the Shanghai subway back to the area where they had their stamps made because they're ready to go. And that will almost round out the day here in Shanghai. Another busy one. Hey guys, well, I'm at a Chinese police station. I flew the drone next to the building that I did that walk next to. And me, my aunt and uncle got carried away in a police car, which added to their modes of transportation. Not the end of the world, but definitely an experience we can add to the list of things in Shanghai. I'm trying not to film intentionally. I'll talk to you a little later. Bye. No harm, no foul.
No.
They got to, what are your firsts we just racked up? First time driving in a Chinese police car.
Yes.
First time visiting a Chinese police station.
Yes.
Almost a first time seeing your nephew incarcerated in China?
Yes.
It would be the first time, wouldn't it?
It would be. If this SIM card makes it out of China, this is my story. We're guessing about how would we tell the story if I got like taken away. Please send help. I was flying the drone over the Jinmao building. Actually, there's no need to show it. They have already seen it. The video that you just saw almost got me locked up. I hope you like it.
Was brought to you by
the Chinese police department. It's all about, you know, new things, right? New experiences.
New experiences.
Just so you know, droning 101, if you launch a drone, you better not fly it directly overhead. The dumbest move you can do. I should know better. The idea is to go far away from where you want to shoot, get it up in the air, go to where you want to video, and then go all the way back and down. I was standing under it, and the police came around, security first.
Yep.
Then they got the police.
Yep.
Then the situation deteriorated.
Yep.
Then they put us into a Chinese police car.
Yep.
Then they drove us to the police station.
Yep.
Then they asked you a bunch of questions.
Yep.
And then asked her a bunch more questions.
Yep.
Asked her how to spell her name, which name is first, which name is last. Filled out a whole bunch of forms. In the end, I didn't have to sign anything. All is well that ends well. They asked me to delete the footage, and so I told them it was on my phone. They're like, is there an SD card in the drone? I says, no, it's all on my phone. Oh, you can't have it. Okay, I'll delete it all. Delete. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, so getting the train back on the station, we are going to pick up those stamps, her stamps. And in doing so, we are going to take yet another form of transportation in China. This time, the Shanghai Metro. Around China in how many ways?
80.
80. Never a dull moment with these guys. Her card wouldn't work and she had to go to security and get a reset.
She did, yeah.
You're such a problem.
Yeah.
Every time they're around, I have just chaos in my life. They make great vlogs though. All right, so my Aunt Kathy has her stamps.
She does.
She's got some JaYoe.
She does.
And she's got her little signature.
Yeah.
I really want her to see the Bund lit up at night, and she wants to see that as well.
Yeah.
So we'll eat until the sun goes down, walk out there, take a picture, and finish. Be done. Go back home, see Annie and Eva, and then tomorrow we'll send them to the airport. Fulfilling trip. Full of good stuff and not so good stuff, but turned out to be good stuff. Open, cold air. Yeah. Today, from the events we did, to the trip to the police station, to the place where we ate, is a lesson in spontaneity. Sometimes the original plan is more or less a guideline, and what ends up happening is where the real journey takes place. We had a very loose idea of what we were going to do today, and it ended up being more than we asked for, in a positive way, and gave us memories that we can cherish for a long time. I think that's one of the best parts about traveling. We're on the Market Street here in Shanghai, and Gary's on a mission. What do you want a mission for?
Beer.
Beer.
Well, ice cream, but if beer is on the way, that's okay.
I think beer takes priority on Gary's taste buds. Gary?
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is good.
Had a beer problem, had a beer solution. To not being in the clinker, but we're clinking.
Yes.
A clink to not being in the clink. Man, Kathy, she says, there's a duck in a backpack. And she shows me this backpack. That ain't no duck in a backpack. This is China. If she says there's a duck in a backpack, that thing better be quacking out of the backpack. We'll go to rural China. I'll show you ducks in backpacks, ducks in side bags, ducks on e-bikes. Ain't no duck in a backpack. You wanted lights, Kath. She got what she wanted. JaYoe. So we're in the bus headed back to the house.
Yep.
And we're just going over the last week, my time with the both of you, and the moments that we've had have been spectacular.
From the moment we got together.
From day one. When we were picked up by the police and we were going to the police station, we know not where.
We know not where.
They just put us in the back of a police car, sandwiched together. How was the police car?
It was filthy. The armrest was like the color of my clothing. It was
Because of me, my aunt and uncle went to a Chinese police station in the back of a police car.
But I have to say that in the end, the woman came out, the police officer who was a woman came out with a big smile and said, please don't do that again.
Yeah, please don't. No more flying over gigantic towers.
Yeah.
JaYoe.
JaYoe.
JaYoe.